back, welcome back. I'm so excited and I'm so happy. I ain't gonna go too hard for the haters, you know. Y'all get real mad when I'm happy. So what I'm happy about today is the Bible says the people that follow the Lord will want for nothing. That he'll always be there, you know? And that's one of my biggest lessons. So for a week now, almost a week and 3 days, I've been completely broke, right? And Daddy's got to have his coffee. Daddy got to get cigarettes. Daddy need food, you know? Well, I don't need food. I got food. I ain't gonna even stunt. But, you know, you like to go outside, get a little bagel in the morning or some shit. And this whole week, people on my route, different stores that I go to, all let me get shit. Either people were buying coffees and breakfast for me. A couple of stores let me get my coffees, and I'll pay you back later. This other person in a store, I got free coffee today from the owner's mom. I went in and asked for a coffee, and I was like, I'll pay you back today. I get paid. She said, don't even worry about it. Nah, you my friend. You my friend. Because my son's sleepy. He's sleepy. Her son died. And I've been going to this guy's store for like 2 years now. And when it happened, I went up to the guy and was talking to him because he was like so sad. And I can only imagine how it is to lose your son, and he's only like 30-something years old. So I was like feeling real bad for that guy. So I tried to give my condolences. And then one time, I remember somebody in the laundromat, some guy was acting tough with him and his mother. And I ran right up to them and was like, yo, is there a problem? You got a problem with that guy? He got a problem? And he's like, no, don't worry about it. I called police already. I said, all right, well, I'm just going to stand right here just in case he won't act up. Because I ain't letting you, nah, you be hooking me up a lot, so, nah. And I think that's what it was, because the guy was screaming at his mom, talking crazy. So I think that's where she was like, I love that guy. That guy, he just sticks up for us, you know? Like Jesus told me to, you know? Like Moses, when he bashed that guy's head in and gave up his princehood, and he went to go be a vagabond bum in the desert because the Lord told him to, and the first thing he did was save these women from these guys that was harassing them and trying to rob them. And then that's how he got favor, and then they took him in, and unbeknownst to him, they knew all the laws. They knew the things to teach him to make him get on his mission. One hand washed the other, and both washed the face. So I'm literally patting myself on the back, screaming, you're the fucking strongest in the world. You can't be stopped. I can't be stopped. Doesn't matter if I don't have anything, because I want for nothing. Why? Anything I need, my Father will make sure people give it to me. All I gotta do is ask. This is why I kept trying to tell people, I'm the greatest thing that ever came to this town, bro. I could have showed so many use these things, and it don't matter to me no more. My mission's complete. Like, I just went into like they was giving out food in after work and shit. They was hooking us with a food truck and some pizza truck. They giving it, and the line was so long. I said, man, I'm out, dog. I'm gonna feed my motherfucking self. Went up to the super and said, yo, bro, we get paid today? He said, yeah. I said, all right, I'm out, bro. I'll see y'all in a little bit. I'm coming back for my check. He's like, you ain't gonna get no food? No. And that's because, you know, I just made a video recently saying, y'all been leaving me out of shit for so long. I don't give a fuck about getting anything from anybody. I don't need anything from that job. I don't need your perks. I don't need your water. It's nice that other people are getting it. You're welcome. But me, I said, nah, man, I'm out, bro. I'm about to go to this little Lucy store, and I'm gonna test my gangster over there and see if he gonna let me get some Lucy's until I cash my check. And sure enough, he said, yeah, I've been in this store like 4 times. I probably fucking just shout out, Roof. Good looks will put me on the spot. Good luck, shorty. So I got to go up in there real quick, and then hang out at work. Well, after work, and then, I was just doing my thing, bro. It just feels so good to set your own goals in life and not other people's, and then you do it. And then you look back like, yo, you're a fucking survivor, bro. Like, all my training, all my life, everything my father put me through is why I could go through these things. People think pain or suffering is a curse. Nah, the Lord's trying to man you up sometimes, bro. Straight real. Going without makes you strong. Why? Because you start learning about how long you actually can last before you start getting weak and croaking over. And me, I know I could last a long time without having things, because I don't care. Give a fuck, dog. I won't wash my clothes just so I can have water. I'll fucking walk around with dirty socks on just so I could pay my rent. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I ain't trying to be cool. I'm trying to survive and do the Lord's work. And it feels so good. Like, I thought I was gonna croak, bro. Not croak, but I thought I was gonna end up like asking people for money and having to go over to this person and that person. And it didn't even end up like that, man. I just had to borrow a couple, coffees, some cigs. And then, it's just been a little rough weekend. And then what made me souped up, I didn't even know he was getting paid today. I thought he was getting paid tomorrow. And I went super hard on my route, bro. My shit is clean today. I said, yo, we going all out today. I said, when we coming tomorrow, we going to make sure we go hard. I'm going to go so hard, I'm going to go down one of the blocks that they don't be sweeping, and I'm going to do it. I'm back on that shit. If y'all don't do y'all route, I'm going to do it. Why? Because my shit clean. You know what I'm saying? When my shit clean, I need something to do, bro. That's what I told y'all, man. Leave me alone, bro. I'm the best y'all ever had. And, you know what I mean? Well, shout out, Dave. It was good talking to you a little bit. You know what I mean? I wanted to record your ass because you said a whole lot of stuff, but I ain't worrying about that. I don't want to get you involved. You know what I mean? You already got kicked out for those people. You already got slam danced on and shit. So I'm like, man, you already know what time it is. You know how real them niggas are. And, it felt good to talk to Super Dave a little bit. Gave me a couple of little hints on, what's been going on at work and just stupid shit. So that felt good, you know what I mean? Then I seen a homeless dude that was giving me a problem. I was about to give him that work. And the last time I seen him, he was definitely fiended up and shit. And he was all like, what you looking at, nigga? And all that, you standing, I fucking da-da-da-da. And I was just like, yo, bro, I ain't got time for y'all. I'm out. The first time I reached in the book bag on him, and I said, as soon as you swing, it's over for you, dog. If you touch me, it's over for you. He took a pimp decision and understood when I pull, I ain't pulling my fist, dog. So I see him today, and he's looking sober and cleaned up and shit. And I'm sure he's probably still doing shit, but he was clean. I could tell. I could see it in his face. And we walked past each other. I already got my thing on me. And I'm like, man, don't even worry about this. Just walk past and don't say nothing, bro. Just, you already know. You ain't got time for the little dudes that want just, And he literally stops and say, hey, bro. I'm like, here we go. I'm like, what's up, man? He goes, hey, yo, I'm sorry, bro. When I was calling you pussy ass nigga and saying all that goofy shit to you, I wasn't right, man. I wasn't right. I said, yo, don't even worry about it, dog. We all have bad days. You know how many times I thought because of these people terrorizing me that people be sitting on the corner staring at me and I look at them like, yo, I'm running up on niggas like, what the what you looking at? You know what I'm saying? So I know what it's like to think somebody don't like you or you've been having a bad day. He homeless and shit. So, That's why I say be nice to them. You know what I mean? You ain't gotta do everything, but be nice to them. They having a bad day every day. You know what I mean? And it really feel good to see that the low level Super Saiyans, they starting to they understand. You know what I mean? They understand. If someone put them up to it, they ain't get enough. And if nobody put them up to it, it's good that the way I handle things has made these people want to apologize. Like, I was fucking surprised as hell, bro. Dave apologized. This dude apologized all in the same day. I wish you would apologize, Anthony. That's why I was standing in your fucking face today. I knew you didn't have my check, nigga. I seen you look at me at the corner of your eye real quick, so I say, yeah, we gonna test your ass. You gonna be nice, or you gonna say some slick shit? And I salute you, bro. You know, you at least tempered yourself enough to tolerate looking at me or me being next to you. Well, you looked a little nervous, but you know, you maintaining your composure now. You ain't, you know what I mean? And I appreciate that, even though we're probably mortal enemies for sound the horns, mortal enemies forever. But you're not my enemy. Just like I keep telling everybody, I don't have enemies, bro. Humans are not my enemies. Nothing on this world's my enemy. The things that are controlling you are my enemies. You know? And that's why I exercise some of y'all fucking demons. And that's why y'all niggas is apologizing. At least that's what I think. So, you know, my father, that's what he does. So it's nice to relish in the glory. My own glory. It was so cold today. And I just came in, I did my thing, and then I found that I had my check coming, so I was all souped up like, yo, bro, you was all hungry all day, you couldn't get a coffee all day, you had to ask motherfucking 2 different people for cigarettes, and I'm like, damn, bro, I hate asking people for shit, but I'm glad that I sweep their yard, or their front yard, or I'm nice to them, say hi every day and make them smile, and that's why the people give me shit, because I do things for these people. I don't ever get anything for free. I work for everything I get. People really think people just give shit to me. When you see people give shit to me, it's because I already did a rare act of kindness. You know, the ARC, rare, a rare act of kindness. And that's why people see people giving me shit. That's why y'all see people liking me and all this. Everybody think people just like me for no reason. They like me because I make joy. I bring joy. I bring laughter. I give help. I go extra at my job, and I clean in front of your store and make sure your shit is right. Make sure that, God bless you. See what I mean? Most people would have heard someone sneeze and won't say nothing. The Lord taught me better, though. And I know him. He one of them little dudes at the bakery I be going to and getting coffees and shit. He be working in there, and I respect that young man. Young man busting his ass every night, and he gets up and goes to fucking school in the morning, bro. I thought he was a grown-ass, young-looking guy. Not as kid. He's a fucking high school kid. Grinding every day. I see this nigga at work. Grinding, bro. Grinding every day. And I said, yeah, man, I like to see that. So, you know, he be saluting me. He be saying hi to me when he passing by. So, you know. Anyway, I love you. I love you, my wolves. Thanks for watching. You know. Thanks for your support and prayers if any of you did. Because that shit definitely helps. And I just want to say I hope everybody can go along to get along. You know what I mean? For a little bit. But I will be trying to seek my proper revenge on people. Now, I know I can't really do nothing with you company dudes. Because I already know, man. I ain't got no lawyer money. We got plenty of videos. And I don't even care no more, bro. I don't care. So much has sound the horns. So much has happened. I should be a fucking millionaire off all this last 3 years, bro. You know? And I don't care about money, bro. I got experience and knowledge. Y'all niggas cracked my shit open to the ultimate realization of myself. So it's like, man, I don't care, man. I really do hope I get my vengeance the right way. But I'm like, yo, it don't matter no more, man. I need to get you to stop shadow banning my shit. so I can go make myself rich, you know? I don't know how or what, but all I know is the YouTube dudes or whoever is doing, y'all need to stop, bro. Because I was just watching my prophecy video from 2 years ago, and everything I said in the first prophecy video about my family, friends, and you co-workers, and your neighbor, it all came true. It all came true. You know? So, I don't know. I don't know how bad y'all went, but I know my Lord ain't gonna stop. Whatever y'all did, y'all gotta deal with that now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta deal with that. Just like I had to deal with you. So, if my Lord's kicking y'all asses, you know what I mean? Be nice to the God. Do something. Maybe my Father take favor on you. I don't know. All I do know is I ain't really accepting much from anybody because, you know, I don't want to hear none of that. And I just want to be left alone, man. Start building up my GMB TV again and just live my life, you know? Maybe explore this town a little more, work a little bit more, sound the horns. And, you know, once I get my shit together, if y'all still hating on the God, y'all got your anger, I don't want to be here. You know what I mean? I don't want to be here. I want my money, though. I know that. I really hope, I really hope, bro. But I'm tired of waiting on shit, bro. I'm black. We don't never get justice. I'm happy to be alive. That's my justice for now, I guess. Because, you know, what else can you ask for? What else do you need? My father said all you have is all you need. So if you're alive, you have a chance to do shit. You know what I mean? I don't care who keep trying to stop me. We'll just keep going through more niggas. You know? Keep calling down these curses. Keep on getting niggas, you know, put in a place. And maybe people will start believing when I say, I really am connected to the Lord. And the worst thing you could do is deal with me. I ain't trying to fuck your shit up. So why you trying to fuck my shit up? You know? All love, all praise to the Most High. I love you, my wolves. I love you, my ninjas. If nobody told you they love you today, I will. I love you guys. Thanks for watching.